Well, Nigel, your reaction to the result and the performance?
Not good enough. I think when we look at the week that we've had, first half was nowhere near the energy that we expect to have, especially when we're at home. So we would avoid that. So that's something I look at, the team that we've put out. We didn't have the energy at all. It doesn't help when we give a penalty away. Poor defending. He should be aware of what's around him. Didn't defend that. So all of a sudden we're 1-0 down early on from a penalty. Poor decision, poor penalty. Second goal we give away. We knew that they pull back on the crosses, so they've got into a position far too easy for me. Again, I'm looking at energy and a pull-back cross in there. So all of a sudden we're 2-0 down. So nowhere near good enough first half for what I'm expecting, what we're all expecting. So energy was really down. We tipped about with the football a little bit, but that was too easy for them. They had it. We never hurt them at all. Second half, make a couple of changes. And more direct in our nature, 1-4-2-4 if you like. Get the ball forward and try and create something, get back in the game. And we do. Great finish from Christian Dennis, that's what he does. Great finish from Christian Dennis. So he's done exactly what we were looking to go and do, force the issue. The crowd are up and behind the players, 2-1, game on. And you think, here we go. And then from our free kick into the box, second phase comes out. We've had a good 15-20 minute spell there. And obviously then a ball's given away and they've counted on us. And, to be fair, players got back, cover, and the lad's had a shot and it's got a deflection and gone past Luke and he's right behind it. So a 3-1 then obviously makes it very, very, very difficult. And obviously it wasn't the result and the performance that we were after, but we tried to affect it and it hasn't happened.
The focus, though, will come on the fans' reaction and the pressure on you. You heard the chants at the end and during the game as well today. What's your response to that and where do you go from here?
I get it. And obviously this is an interview raw straight after a game. And if anyone can appreciate being someone from your hometown club, being in the dugout and everybody saying what they're saying, I can appreciate because we're in a real difficult position. And I've just got to stand up and we're doing what we can. We thought we had a good preparation going into the game. Results dictate, and that's football. That's football. That's the life of a football manager. And you've got to be resilient to things. But I understand, and I get football. I understand where things are from there. And obviously, we've got a fantastic owner, I believe, here. And he's got a decision to go and make, as they all have to go and do. And the response to that, and at the moment he's been fantastic. We've got a transfer window that closes on Monday night. We've brought a young Jake in. We managed to get on the pitch today, 25 minutes in there. You can see he's got a bit of quality and a bit of dig about himself. He's got booked straight away where he's put that tackle in, and he's got ability. And I'm sure, given the time, that he's going to be good. And obviously we've got work to do behind the scenes, but we. I've talked about it. It's about all sticking together. The dressing room was a very subdued place after the game. A lot of hurt going on in there. I've got to make sure that I protect the players as much as I can because they're the ones who are on the pitch who've got to go and perform. And sometimes why have you made that decision? Why have you done that? It's not an easy place to go and be. That's the life of a professional football player, professional manager. And I'm long in it too. So, but I get it. It's my hometown club. It's not nice.
Are you reflecting on your position yourself? Are you expecting a call from the owner about this? Should we expect to hear anything? What do you think?
Well, I'll speak with the owner. He wants the best for the football club. I want the best for the football club. And I'm going to do everything I've got. I'm never going to walk away from anything. Make that clear. I'll do what's right for our football club. But we're in the mire. We're in a fight. I've got belief in me. I've got belief in the coaching staff we've got here. I've got belief in the players. We haven't performed today. We look at last Saturday's game, it was excellent. We look at the grit, resilience, togetherness to try and get a result away at Swindon. Got done at the very, very end, a couple of decisions. Today, we've gone behind with a couple of poor decisions from ourselves. We've responded, got back in the game. Poor decision, deflected goal, that bit of fortune, and all of a sudden the game goes beyond us. And that is, it's tough. It's tough. Can't hide away from that. Life's about tough challenges. It's how you face them and how you face them head on. And as I said, I have a responsibility to do everything I can to try and support the players, lift the players, support the owner, support the ownership, what's going to go on in the future, and do everything I can. And if I'm the one who's going to be standing front and centre and get all of the what goes on in football, I get it, right? But I ain't going to walk away from anything. Make that perfectly clear. I'll have a conversation with the owners, we always do, and we'll do what's right for our football club. But you know, as you say, we didn't get the performance in the first half. Started the second half, couple of changes. We did, great goal. Christian Dennis, we're in the ascendancy then, and we're thinking, come on then. And then that sucker punch for the third goal on the counter-attack and the deflection that goes with it obviously made it more challenging. But that's what life's about, isn't it? How you, as an individual, face the challenges and how the people you're surrounded with face the challenges that we've got.
Oh, very straight question, I suppose, to end this, Nigel. You're still the manager, and until you're told differently by the owners, you carry on.
100%. And Derek, I understand the questions you've got to go and ask. And obviously the way the atmosphere was that, at the end of the game where people want to change. And that's what happens in football management. You know, that's what happens in football. A couple of games and people make changes. I know what we do behind the scenes. I know the process that we go into. I see the coaches and how hard they work and the work we're going to do. You know, and I get it. But I love the football club. I know some people might say, oh, well, if you love, we'll walk away. I ain't walking away from a challenge. We're in the mire. The owner wants you to stay and keep working hard. I want to stay and keep working hard. Now, there's got to be a change. I'm answering your question because you've asked it directly. I understand what happens in football, but we're up against it. I ain't going to walk away whilst I know I've got a raft of experience I came in to start off with steady the ship, so I get it, and I'm strong enough to deal with the situations. And again, we start on Monday morning. I watched the game back today, and I've got to support these young men as much as I can to go and perform.